Alright, this is the end of season 2024 campsite update video for Spearmint Patch. We're on Roy Gap Road right now. We've driven into the property past the cattle guard. Directly above me is one of our permanently installed high lines, and directly below that is Spearmint Patch. So you come off Roy Gap Road and turn in here. It's accessible for, even the most basic vehicles like two-wheel drive, and we're likely to get gravel in here sometime over the winter or early next season. But as you can see, it's quite level. My truck's in here right now. I didn't do any kind of job to try to get it perfect, but it's already pitched pretty well. We have a really nice big fire pit in here. We can stock firewood for you at $20 a bundle currently, but those prices are subject to change. It's a really cool spot named Spearmint Patch because of all the spearmint that grows in here, even right now in November. It's just everywhere and makes the whole place smell really good. It's right next to a creek, which keeps it really nice and serene and cool in the summer months. It's also shaded pretty well, but it does have some exposure, which can give you access to the night sky for stargazing, which is one of the best features of the property out here. It goes back a pretty good distance. You can get, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 vehicles in here. Not all of them are going to be perfectly level, but they'll at least be able to park. You can always reach out to us. I know the vehicle limits and number of guest limits to this site might vary, but ultimately, you can always send us a message and we'll try to work something out that's custom. Tents can go in here. You can see there's plenty of trees for some hammocks. You don't generally want to go down there. It's not really cleaned up and opened up for use, but if there's a spot that speaks to you that looks safe, by all means, go for it. And yeah, that's pretty much Spearmint Patch. We have some auxiliary spaces to Spearmint Patch that I'll show you here in just a bit. But when you're coming back to the driveway that enters into Spearmint Patch, if you're really going crazy and want to park a vehicle up here so you can pitch a tent and get the vehicle out of the way, we do have an accessory parking spot. It wouldn't park anything huge, but it's located right just here. You can see it's a pull off and you want to make sure you're clearly off the road. Yeah, it goes right up to the edge there. I've fit my truck there no problem and pulled out no problem. In addition to that, we have an auxiliary space across the road if you wanted to pitch a camp or a tent over there, in addition to your space over there if you wanted to spread out. It's not nearly as level over here, but it is quite peaceful, and the ground is nice and forgiving. If we head up sort of this direction, it has the most level ground. You can sort of see it coming into view here. But this space right here, depending on how you oriented, you could put obviously a bunch of tents, and this space is associated with Spearmint Patch. Right here is the most perfect level, flat, nice and cush space. So this would be a really good tent space that keeps the other site directly in view, lets you sprawl out, spread out, and yeah, very easily accessed from the road. It's the end of the season, and figured these videos would do a good job at updating everyone on what they might expect going into 2025. There can only be updates and improvements to the sites from this point. So you can always send us a message at our email address, fourthmooncamp@gmail.com. You can also visit our website, fourthmooncamp.com, and see a lot more information about different things there. The leaves have all but fallen entirely from the trees, and yeah, it really is truly feeling like fall, and a lot of people in town are saying it's going to be a heavy-duty winter full of snow, which makes this one of the coolest places you could come camping in the winter, especially if you ski or snowboard. So again, give us a look online on our website, on Instagram, ask us questions, send us a comment, something. Hope to see you soon.